Hey, what's up everyone? Bit me some back with another Hbar video. So I apologize for the late video. I know I've been on it every day, making them every single day, but I've been real busy lately. Um, yeah, so I've been working at my new job now, so I'm getting in the hang of that. And once I get into the hang of that, it'll be a lot easier to be able to fit into my schedule. But yeah, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. So I appreciate everybody sticking with me. We have hit 134 subscribers, so I appreciate everybody who's sticking with me. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be trying to make these videos every single day, so appreciate everybody watching. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So hopefully I could give you guys a nice juicy video today, so that way we could get a good video to come back to. So I know I'm gonna be making a few videos. I know, and at let's say 200 subscribers, because I plan on trying to go live. If you guys want to see me go live, leave a comment below and say, I want to see you live, because I plan on going live. But the thing is when I go live, I have to get a newer computer, because I can't download the program I need on this computer that I have. So I say around 200 subscribers. By the time I hit 200 subscribers, I think I'll be ready to get that computer, and we'll start going live around 200 subscribers. So yeah, just stick with me, and like I said, we're gonna keep growing this channel and getting better and better at every day. I've been on the charts every single day though, so I've been working at it. I just haven't been able to make a video because it does take a good while to do all of that. So but yeah, so I appreciate everybody watching. We have hit almost 13,000 views, so I appreciate you guys for actually watching and doing that for me. So pretty soon we'll be at 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 views, and that'll be perfect. So alright, so let's just jump right into these charts. I appreciate all of you guys also. Like I say every video, I appreciate you guys for always joining me, and all my day ones who've been here since I've only had 5 subscribers, 10 subscribers, 20 subscribers, 30 subscribers. So don't forget, I haven't forgot about you guys. I hope you guys are still watching. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so right now I'm on a Hbar 4-hour time frame. Alright, in one of these charts I had made, let's see, it's a 4-hour. Yeah, we've been real sideways lately, if you guys can see, but we have been working our way down like this. And like I was saying, on this chart I have like a flag that's been building. If you guys can see this flag right here, let me try to make it a little bit darker. So this flag right there, if you guys notice, that's where we've been trading inside of. So we're still kind of inside of it right now, but what's let me make it a little bigger. As you can see, we've been up at the top, came down, hit support, came up here, resistance, came underneath it, came back inside it, hit resistance again, and we respected it again. So my next idea would be at least coming back up to here, and then this is where we would make a decision at, because if we cross this area up here, this is technically higher than this top right here, which would be a new higher high, meaning we could be reversing back to this side. So as you guys can see, let me put a horizontal line right here. This is the top of this candle. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's a big red candle, and it's the wick that goes all the way up here. That's how long that wick is right there, up to that white line right there. So that's where I'm saying is that if we work our way back up this way and we end up breaking this area, that's exactly the high where we would break at, and then we could start seeing higher pricing like that. So that's something to really watch out for right now. Current price right now is 0885. So if you notice, we did have some other wicks coming down this way, but like I said, that looks like it could be the bottom area that I can see myself. So if we don't break underneath this line right and underneath this box, then that's where the support could be at before this next little possible little run back up, just to make back up what we just lost. Because we over here over here support broke it, came, now it's resistance, came down, now we got resistance right here. So my thing is, if we start breaking that, then we could break this level, and then we could come back up to this level. And let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, and if you guys can notice, it's kind of forming almost like a head and shoulders, looking like, possibly. So if you guys notice what a head and shoulder looks like, right here at the top middle area, the small shoulder to the left, that big head right here, and then this smaller right shoulder. And once it breaks those two peaks right there, it goes up, comes back down for a retest, and comes back up. So that's usually a reversal pattern. So like I said, if this is a possible reversal pattern, once we come back, because if you notice that it's a trend going down, so this trend that's going down, it's letting us know that we're working our way down, but it's also creating that flag kind of a thing. So this would be like a little flag right here. And then if you notice what a flag usually does, which is right here at this bottom left area, two lines that are going down parallel pretty much start to pump up after. So like I said, there's a few different little signs that we could be, forming going that way. Because like I said, this is the little flag that it's creating, and that flag right there, like I said, usually comes to the upside. So like I said, it's kind of a flag, and it's almost like a head and shoulder possibly. So like I said, those are just two little could be indicators to let us know what could be happening. And then let me put my 50 line on this RSI. Oops. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, so what I want to do is get this 50 line. For anybody who hasn't seen my videos from previous before, I like to put a 50 line on the RSI, exactly on the 50 if I can. That's 10. Yeah, I like to get it right on the 50. Perfect. There we go. Because what that does is lets me know if we're on the upside or on the downside. So like I'm saying is, if up here on the top of the 50 line we're on the upside, which lets us know we're more bullish. But since now we're on the bottom side, it's letting us know we're a lot bearish. So the thing is even though if we start to move up a little bit, we could get rejected. So, or like I said, it's either we're going to get rejected. That's what's going to make the next decision right here, is either we're going to keep going lower. But the thing is we're pretty much already low, where I don't think we will keep going low. So if we do pump up, we might break this, and then once we break that, that lets us know we have a little bit of momentum, but we're still on the downside of this overall trend. So we would have to start working our way up to this point, break it, and then retest it to keep going up. So that's kind of my idea right there so far, and that's on the 4-hour time frame. So that's the RSI. Let me check this MACD. This MACD 821.5. Yeah, that's where I like it. And if you notice, we're still kind of creating the same pattern, but we're already kind of at the edge, so it's either gonna make a decision to go back up. And this volume. We're really low on the volume though, so that's one thing too that's kind of iffy about it. All right, and this was a 15-minute time frame that I had. So the same flag that's forming in this chart from earlier today, I had set up a short position. If you notice, this was a practice trade. We would get into the trade at this point, at this yellow line, we would get into it, and at this top red line we would get out of it. So right here it would have lost, it would have got in, but this is why it's important to manage your trade. So if it would have gotten in at this point, I would have managed it to pull my stop loss before the break even, so I would have at least broke even, if not won a little bit, so then it goes up, it would have canceled me out. Then it came back down again, it would have got me in right here. I would have managed it, could have broke it, and then it would have went back up. All right, nope, that wasn't the one. It even went up, didn't get stopped out this time, came back around, and then came all the way down, and from there it was just smooth sailing. So just the fact that I was able to do this trade, and if I was managing it the right way, I could have at least broke even. I could have broke even right here at least, maybe made a little bit, broke even right here at least and made a little bit, and then this one would have been the money shot that I would have been able to really take a good trade on. So that's why it's important. Like I said, every day I'm doing these little trades. So the better I get at these trades, so when I do start getting more comfortable with it, it's going to be that much easier for me to understand what I'm doing. The more practices, the more reps, the better. You can't be the best just trying once. If you try 10,000 times, though, I'm pretty sure you'll be pretty good. So don't give up, guys. Just keep going. And if you're new to this channel, come make sure you're watching these videos every single day, because there's a lot of terminology that you just have to get familiar with. So once you get familiar with the terminology and all the words that we say and things like that, it'll come a lot easier. So like I said in the beginning, don't get frustrated because you're not learning how to make $1 million yet. It's not that. It's about the learning process. So if you could learn the terms and all of those kind of things of what we're talking about so you could keep up, then it just gets that much easier. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, just make sure you're, like I said, tuning in every day, learning these terms. And if you don't know, leave a comment. I'll answer it to my best ability. So yeah, that's kind of what I got so far for that. But yeah, so for doing that trade, okay, so we'll do another one now. So like I said, new day, new trades. Let's see what we can come up with. So on this, let me actually give you a few price targets before. We'll save that for the end. All right, so let me give a few price targets right now. All right, current price is 08.83. If we break 08.81, that'll be the next little area, a new low. And then if we break that, 08.77 will be the next level we would have to stay above, but I believe we'll stay above that. And let's go to this next top, which we need to break. This open was 08.89. 08.89, that's going to be the first level we need to break. And then if we break that level, this will be the next level we need to break. It will be 08.95. 08.95, so that'll be the next level we need to break. So the thing is okay, so just from this chart alone, alright, so look, this is what I would do for that too. Let me get an okay, let me put it on this 15-minute time frame now. That was the 4 hour. Now this is the 15-minute. So I believe, let me see this 4 hour. So we would take buys above 09 0895 above it. So we it's still a while away from that, but 0995. So this is where we would take buys at, because then that would let us know. Actually, it could be right here. Let me find this. We'll do a long position. So if we break, so let's see, if we break this guy, we're gonna take this long up to that point, and a stop loss could be underneath here, something like that. So that's if we go past. So what we would need to do is break past this line. Oops, sorry, it's a little low. Let me see. So this line, pretty much, if we get above this line, then we get into the trade. And that's my thing. That's my guess right now for that. Let me check this daily chart. Okay, this is a daily chart. So one thing, like I was saying, remember what I would say, like if you look at the day before, it's whatever it is, it's so bearish that we're not even breaking this low from yesterday. The low from yesterday is 08. Let's see. The close was 0887. So that's the one we need to stay above at least. But that's what I'm thinking too, because oh look at, and that's the thing, look, it just dropped right now underneath that. It hasn't closed yet, but we'll see. But this is where I guess, oh ooh, look, it's running now. So, and like I was, okay, so that does make sense, because yesterday was so bearish, most likely we could be going bearish. So I guess, okay, so this is what I'm thinking is going to happen next. The candle that opens up here is going to have a wick that comes back up to that point and possibly drives it back down. So if I get into a trade, I'm going to wait till we get back up to around this point right there for us to get into a trade. And this will be a short. So I got to wait till this next candle opens up. Once this next candle opens up, then we'll see where we're at. Like I said, you don't want to get into a trade until it closes, because when it's still open, it could still dance around doing this and doing that. So like I said, look at, oh, it's dumping right now as I speak, still going. 0875, it's whoo, okay. So look, there it goes back, tracing it back. So if we were watching it, that would have been a good long to do right now. So dang, that was a nice move right there. That was kind of hard to tell, because like I said, it's not really in these little zones, but it did break this low, which kind of, but it's not closed yet. So like I said, we'll see how far it traces back up, and then, you know, it might come back down if it's going to continue down. If not, it'll start driving up, and if we pass above this line, then I'm going to get into that trade. But it's just because it's a little too risky around these areas, because it's like, it's real volatile right here. Like it can move up and down real easily, and it's like just how that dumped real fast, it could just go up that same way in these areas, because that's where a lot of like the liquidity is at. People are buying in these areas and stuff. So my guess too would be that, like I said, we're gonna start rising back up. We're gonna start rising back up. Let's see. I don't want that big. All right, so we'll start rising back up maybe, and this next one will probably, I'd say something like this, something like that maybe. Let me get this guy. Oh, yeah, I want to make this guy have a wick. There it is. I want him to have the wick. So it's probably going to wick in there like that, something like that. Alright, like that. And then let me duplicate this guy, and I'll put him. See, and then it just, okay, so I'm okay, it's gonna go back up. So this is probably gonna close. If it closes a little bit inside of there, then that's when it's gonna drive back up like that. But let's say it closes under, that's where we'll get that. We'll probably close like that. And then if we close like that, then that's when I'm gonna get into this trade. But the thing is, I don't think it'll go any lower than what it is kind of going right now. I don't like, this is a real low already. Like, it doesn't, you know, look at all the other times. This actually broke that low though. So this was the recent low. So we went just a little bit lower than before, but so yeah, we'll just pretty much wait and see where this closes. I think, like I said, if it closes anywhere above that line, especially this next candle, then we're gonna push back up. So we'll come back to that and see. And yeah, look at, like I said, look at, this is where we're getting a support at. Look at support right here, support right here, support all the way up to there, support. So like I said, I think we could push back up to 0896. That's where I'm thinking we're gonna push back up to 0986. 96. 0996. 0896. And that's up to this next, that's this top line up here. So we'll see how that goes. Current price 0878. Alright, and if you guys remember, I had this chart that I've had for a while now, and as you guys can see, it's just been respecting these lines quite, like, you know, quite a bit, which is actually a good thing. It's actually like, look at this line, it respected, this line it's respecting now, so pretty much this is where we're at. Let me put this horizontal line here. Oh no, I need to put it lower. It'll be right there. That's where it's at. So look at, that's where we're catching that, and look at where we're creating a nice little triangle right there. Triangle, a little pizza, slice of pizza right there. You know what I mean? Like a little slice of pizza. So let me see if I find a slice of pizza where the top is going down and the bottom is going straight. So this one right here, a descending triangle, continuation, usually bearish, but like I said, it could be reversing around. And if you guys remember, this is where I was thinking it could be a possible head and shoulder. Look at this head, shoulder, head, and this could be the shoulder. So once we catch that bounce, we could bounce above this. And if we break this line, then I think this next level is going to be up here, up somewhere up top. So we'll be seeing very soon what's going to happen. Pretty much just like this. That's kind of where we're at. So definitely watch out for that. See what's going to happen here. Like I said, if it breaks above it, wait for it to come down for a retest and then ride that up, you know. So watch out for that. And there's also looking like a possible cross coming in the moving averages pretty soon. So look, we are catching a little bit of support down here. I mean, if we do move down, we could push down to this bottom line, which would actually be a perfect time to long, and then that's where you could catch this next big move at, I believe, if it comes down to these levels. But that's around, oh, it's not even that far, to be honest. It's it's saying around 0871, I think. So I mean, it's not very far off. So like I said, if we, oh, look at that, boom. So this next candle, if it closes underneath this line right there, because I believe it's gonna shoot up a little bit before it comes back down. It's not just gonna go straight down, you know. It's gonna wick some people out, type of stuff. So I'm gonna wait for a closure. I'm gonna wait for this next candle to close. Wherever this candle, if it closes above that line, we're gonna move up. Underneath it, I think we could follow this back down, just to hit that support of this, you know, this little triangle. Or actually, we're kind of already hitting it on this 4 hour. So I mean, that could mean, oh, and remember I was saying if we break this box, oh, look at, we just wicked all the way down. See, like exactly like I was talking about. That's exactly where we were. So this is now, it's gonna start going up. It's gonna start going up. It's not gonna close underneath that. It's gonna close up here. But yeah, so I'm gonna upload this video real quick, and hopefully you guys could get some information off it. But yeah, that's kind of what I got so far. So I appreciate everybody watching. You guys all have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.